think this worked now. Yeah. Cool. I'm online for real now. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna like watch this. Doo-doo. So what I'm trying to do is we're making a constellation game that's you're just working to kind of make some constellations by yourself, and they'll generate melodies based on kind of what you make, and so you'll be able to make a little unique song and constellation combination and be able to share that, hopefully. Or that's the plan anyway. Right now I have this kind of like basic Starscape going, and you can kind of highlight them. But right now I'm working on actual selection, so what happens, like actually connecting constellations between each other. I'm working in Phaser.js and JavaScript. I'd probably rather be working in TypeScript, but this is a game jam and I don't have to worry about setting things up, so JavaScript it is. Working kind of quick and dirty. I like Phaser. I decided not to work in Unity because I want the game to be really lightweight and kind of like a full page, kind of single page experience, and Unity is really not conducive to that. It's kind of clunky, and the HTML stuff is kind of it's slow. And I want this to be kind of lighter, and Phaser is there for me in that respect, I think. Yeah, so I'm trying to make it so I can select a star, and basically if I select a star and then select another star, it'll put a constellation between them. And I have most of the framework down now, but I'm trying to basically just get the logic for actually clicking stars. I already have the drawing connections in between stars down. I just need to actually tell it when to draw a connection. So if you have a star and you click it, God, this feels like I'm doing an interview. I've never streamed dev before, and like talking over my code as I'm doing it just feels like I'm doing a phone interview. And that's kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie. It's odd. I mean, please hire me, I guess. I hope this is good enough that you would want to hire me for whatever. Okay. So if there is a last star, I'm gonna put a connection between them. So, and if you have any questions, I'm paying attention to chat. I know there's not too many people watching, but this is more an excuse for me to actually like work on this stuff. Okay, and then if not, I wonder sure what this is gonna do. Well, that wasn't right. One of these pops it out. Cool. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. Just that selected. Okay, so that's just firing a bunch of times, which is not what I want. I think that might be what I want. Phaser's kind of weird with its mouse stuff, so I might just have to do my own. Oh, that is, yeah, it looks like that function is time-based, and that's not what I want. I want something that just fires once, and I might have to just do that myself. I don't know if Phaser has that built in. I'm just trying to find the docs on my other screen. Okay, well, I can write my own. Excuse me. Oops, that should be. No. Oh, I removed my console log. Oh no, that's doing what I want. Okay, so it is firing at the right times now. And it should theoretically. Oh. That's not what I wanted. That should work. Yeah! Well, that was easy. We can all go home now. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit better of an interface because you have to kind of double click on everything. But yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks. Also, Mint's here.
Hey. It
The
me.
fan favorite special guest. That's you.
Oh. Excellent.
So yeah, we can have constellations, and the constellation, I was gonna say game, but I feel like game might be a bit strong of a word for what this is. Interactive experience. I do, yeah, so right now it's not really drag, it's just kind of click, which is kind of gross. I think dragging might be easier. And then also, if you click that, click that, click that. Yeah, if I want it so if you click on empty space, it'll also reset it. So I'm gonna do the dragging first, I think, because I don't like how this turned out. just do a little advertising tweet real quick. There is my tweet. Okay, so I'm gonna make it so you can drag from a star to another star, which is pretty similar. I'm gonna make it so if you put a mouse down on a star and then you move it, you start dragging. And so I'll need to keep track of the drag, I guess. Oh, this is a weird Vim plugin that I'm using. Let's do last selected with drag start star. Start star. And so yeah, so when you mouse down on this, it will, if the pointer's down, it's not null. And this shouldn't happen, so we're just gonna do this. So if you click on a star, then it will start that being the drag star. That's the, so that'll be the first point. And then if you do a mouse up and there is a star that's to start from, then it'll put a connection. So I'm gonna need an is up tracker as well. So if the pointer goes up, and if it's not null, then that will be a connection. Actually, it has to be not the same star too. Not, then we'll just nullify drag start star. So we're gonna push connection. So I'm kind of using the drag start star variable as like a check for whether or not we're even dragging, which is kind of nice. I think it'll mean that I won't need a boolean to actually see if I'm dragging or not. Also, I want to make it so if you do a mouse up, if you do this and there's no star, which is this, then I want it to be that it undoes the drag and nothing happens. This one is not dragging or the same star. This one is drag into stars. I am a hacker, and I am also a hacker. a little known fact about me. Oh my god, that actually worked. Worked on the first try. Holy moly. Well, this streaming thing is good. Like, dang. If I'm gonna write code that works on the first try, like, holy cow. That's kind of a neat little shape. It's like a perspective shot of a rectangle.
I love this 3D VR asteroids game you have going on here.
Yeah, this is intense.
That's just the triangle from Asteroids, but when you look at it from the side.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. It is magic asteroids. Magic
Definitely.
3D VR asteroids. That's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Like, that's a legit good idea.
Yeah.
But no, I can't, like, I'm honestly kind of in shock that this thing that I just did just worked on the first attempt. So basically, this is the best day ever. I'm gonna make a stick figure. Look, there's legs. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a person.
Stick my leggy out.
No.
Stick my leggy.
And now I'm gonna make it, I don't know. See, yeah, and then, like, when I get Lena's music in, it'll just be like a really nice, like, melody based on what stars you've connected.
That'd be really cool.
It'll be really great.
Is it gonna like play it back when you connect all of them?
I don't know. We're gonna figure that out.
It'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool if it stayed up there, sort of like a chord.
Yeah,
Or
like I
like
think
a-
it'd be kind of like
almost like a
playing over,
sequencer?
like playing, like, yeah, like a sequencer, kind of like
Into play.
like
Just
like at a certain time interval or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so wow, that worked the first try. So right now it's kind of hard to see that it's working on stream because there's no indicator of when I'm actually dragging. I think there's a star around here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so if I'm dragging, then it's gonna just draw a temporary line in the meantime, which is not hard to do. I can just copy this code for drawing the connections, and then if we're dragging, so if there's a drag start star, which is just fun to say, I'm gonna draw a line between that and I'm going to end it at the mouse pointer position, which is a really long string in Phaser. I think it's input.activePointer.x. Game.input.activePointer. Yeah, okay. I could deduplicate and make this a little bit cleaner, but who cares? It's Game Jam. Okay, so hopefully that'll draw like a line when I'm dragging. Hey, first try again. We're on a roll. What's a bug? I don't know. I've never heard of them. There. Yeah, look. It's actually like it's kind of coming together a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and just commit this. God, I'm gonna set this up. I hope that works. Oh, well, okay, I'll push later. I'm not going to deal with SSH keys on stream because for some reason it doesn't like this. I've never devved on my Windows computer that I had to set this up just for the stream. So you know how that goes. Yeah, this is already kind of fun to mess around with. Hi, GameDevNet. That is a very appropriate username.
I wonder what they do.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, they really leave a lot of guesswork out there. I don't know. But thanks, GameDevNet. Wait, are you the GameDevNet? Like GameDev.net? I used to hang out on that website a long time ago. Well, see, now I just want to like play around with this. I think that's a good sign. Let's see if I can make
That's a
like.
very good sign.
Look, now I made like a tower.
Whoa. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm actually like, this is already kind of neat. And
This is really neat.
Oh no, you're GameDevNet.com. That's close enough, I think.
Damn, that would be a good URL though. I bet that's not cheap.
No, I think GameDev.net's already a game dev community. Unless I got
That's
it
what I'm
confused with like.
saying.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So I'm saying that's gotta be an expensive URL.
No, yeah. That's so cool though. Thanks for coming to my stream. I know that watching me poke at code is maybe less exciting, but I kind of like how this was looking. Oh look, I can make a box. I can make a little box here. And then I can put that up there. Yeah! Look at that.
How it makes this perspective all silly.
Yeah, like it's just
You
like.
kind of have to just work with what you got.
Yeah, what else should I make? Oh, I see a dog! Oh my god!
Is there a way to erase?
Look at this! Look at this dog!
Oh my god, that is a good dog.
There's no way to erase yet. But look at this dog.
This is a really good. This is like the best dog.
This is a good dog. It even has a tail?
Yeah.
This is the best.
That's
It's
better than
it's
like
a dog.
solid 10 to 20% of constellations already. Like,
yeah, look, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because like this is the best.
It's really cool.
Okay, I need to tweet that. I'm gonna do that. You get to watch the behind the scenes of my Twitter, I guess. Just gotta get a bit of a plug. Okay, now that I got that out of the way. Okay, now that you can draw constellations, I think, yeah, what Mint was saying is deleting constellations, and or deleting lines. Sorry, that's a bit harder. I think I might make it so if you, because like it could be like a right click on just a star and it'll delete all the connections, which is probably the easiest, because actually checking whether or not you're intersecting with a line is a pain, and I don't want to do that. I also was hoping to keep this to a one click, but that makes it hard if you want to delete things. Like a one, like you don't have to worry about left button or right button, because my goal is to make this a touchscreen, like phone compatible as well.
Nice.
So
I mean,
I don't know how deletion doesn't really
it
work in
kind
that.
of in the current interactions, it's really easy. I would say is that if you tap on a point and drag to another point, then it connects the line.
But if you just
tap
do
on
on the same
point
one,
and then drag back to the point or do it again.
oh yeah, if you do a connection over again.
Yeah, because you can touch the point. You want to be able to touch the point without it deleting. But
Yeah, so
it
you
doesn't
so
even
that's
connect
good.
it until you touch a new point.
Yeah,
So if the
so
second
you
point you touch is a
redraw.
previous point, is a point connected to that point,
Yeah.
then it'll erase that.
Yeah, so if you try to redraw a connection, then
Yeah.
it'll just because right now
it'd be
there's-
tough if you have like two stars really close together like that right there.
Yeah,
It's if you
not bad.
accidentally, like if there were 3 stars real close to each other or whatever, and you accidentally drag over.
Yeah,
but
I
like
think I'm gonna add some logic to keep them a little bit.
I was
farther
gonna say
separated
that's
from
a
each
design solution.
other. Yeah, so that's a good idea. I'm gonna make it so that if you redraw the same line over again, it will delete the line instead of just making another one, which is what it does now, which you can't see. But so when you make a connection, instead of making it outright, I'll have to see if it already exists. So I'm just gonna go for so for every connection, I'm gonna go through all the connections and I'm gonna see if a connection between these two stars already exists, and if it does, I'm going to not put a new one in and also remove the old one. Which, if I remember JavaScript correctly, is going to be a slight pain because removing things from an array is kind of annoying in vanilla JavaScript, but we'll see. Unless, I can't remember if you can just delete things straight out. We'll see. So I need to compare the two IDs of a connection. So if connection dot, so there's 2 elements in the connection. So there's gonna be 2 if statements here because I need to check both directions of connection. So this is going to be if the drag start star is 0 and the drag closest star is 1, but I also need to do if they're opposites. So I'm going to make, just because I don't want to worry about order of operations. And then I'm going to take that. And whoa, that was an errant command. There we go. And then I'm gonna switch these. And I forgot a paren. I should pay attention to my linter. It's complaining about a lot. Triple equals. So if the connection is new, okay, let's check my lines real quick. Lines 62 and 63, too long. Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Yep, okay, I'm not worried about those. This is kind of weirdly formatted, but so now we just need to figure out how to remove oh yeah, game dev net. Yeah, in JavaScript you need to use a triple equals, which is So you have double equals and triple equals in JavaScript, and it's very silly because it's kind of a legacy of how JavaScript is weird and lax and kind of bad sometimes. Is that you need to use a triple equals, because if you use a double equals, sometimes JavaScript will cast things to string before it compares them, so it's not strict. What the triple equals does is it compares types as well as result. So if I remember correctly, I think in JavaScript, if one is double equal to 1, like in quotes, like the string one, but it's not. This is not true, but the one above it is, and because JavaScript is just kind of weird and really lax. Hi, Jen. So yeah, that's just a JavaScriptism. So let's do the fun adventure of removing things from an array in JavaScript. Also, now I'm just really intimidated because Jen's here and Jen's really good at JavaScript. Like, that's literally her job. Basically, my JavaScript idol, TBH. So let me just try to look up what the frickin' removing an element from an array is in JavaScript, because this is the one that always gets me. Okay, yeah, I thought it was splice, which is the worst. Okay. So I need to use index of. God, yeah. Yeah, please don't judge my JavaScript. Also, yeah, splicing is. I hate JavaScript. Index of is still a thing, right? I can. Yeah, okay. You can index of objects. Hello, Gonar Live, in all caps. 12, sorry. I don't want to forget the 12. Yeah, it's JavaScript. Okay, so we need to splice the. So we need to get the index of this connection, and then we need to. What is it? You need to splice it out and then Oh, right. Okay. So you literally just splice it, and that's what. Actually, I think I can just do delete, can't I? Because I don't need the actual indexes, I just need them to exist as keys. Sorry, this is actually me talking directly to Jen, because yeah, JavaScript has a delete keyword, and what it does is if you use it on an array, JavaScript is great, and what it does is it just removes the key from the array, but doesn't change any of the indexes. So if you remove index 2 from the array will just continue 0, 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry for mispronouncing Gunner. I kind of wonder if this will work, if I just do. Because I don't need to. It's really gross and JavaScript's weird, but I don't have to worry about the indexes of things. I don't think this will work. Yeah, good. I would have been real worried if it worked. Okay, what did I break here? Right, this should not be in the if statement, should it? Whoops, I want this to be false. Pardon this weird formatting for a sec. Yeah, delete's wild. JavaScript just takes everything you know about delete and then just freaking forgets it. My favorite thing about JavaScript is that it's just that arrays are just dictionaries where the keys are the number of the element in the array. That's probably my favorite JavaScript thing.
It's pretty good. I honestly love any sentence that starts with "my favorite thing about JavaScript is," though.
Yeah.
This wasn't good.
No, Jen, I actually do think it's rebuilding because it doesn't actually. So what it has been doing, I guess, like, let me see. I do think it is rebuilding because I don't think the rebuilding is the gulp is actually just linting now. I think I'm like pretty sure because I've been letting it. Yeah, see, it's rebuilding. Because there's no building happening in the gulp anymore, which is kind of funny, and I should fix that. Yeah, 2 now. Okay. But that was also the way it was before when we did Ludum Dare, actually. Because I just have it running the server. Yeah. Okay, so I think I fixed it. This is getting kind of dense now. So let's separate. So go through the connection, see if the connection already exists. If it does, God, I'm literally reading this like I would a phone interview. If it does exist, delete it, and then I want to do that here. And then if it doesn't, push a new one, then reset the drag. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, well that worked, and that did not. Cool. Maybe this won't work like I think it will. Well, I didn't break anything. Resharper, I'm assuming that's like a linter or something. Yeah, I'm using ESLint, and I just forgot to install. Actually, I forgot to install the ESLint package. Oh, that's installed. Before I started, because I literally was just setting this up like 20 minutes ago. I'm assuming that's Resharper is like linter. I don't know what linter plus is, but I'm just gonna do this. I think this will work. So this should show it in my editor, hopefully. I'm not gonna bother setting it up if it doesn't. It's just. So let's make sure that things are actually deleting. Or at least trying to delete. Hi, Rika. Oh, it's not even trying to delete in the first place. So I screwed something up. Oh, cool. Okay, here's our linter. Should pop up with complaints. Yeah, there they are. Gross. I'm gonna have to actually fix these things. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I'm not aware of any equivalent to that. I do a lot of C# dev. Actually, my day job is all C# in Visual Studio, so I might have to check that out. I'm pretty sure most like JavaScript actual IDEs will have whatever Resharper is. I'm pretty sure Vue can do JavaScript in Visual Studio, and I'm pretty sure it would have a really nice like linter plus whatever ReSharper does. These ones are just complaining about the line being too long. Okay, so what did I break? So it's not actually ever thinking anything exists. So I'm going through the list of connections. Is this in the right if statement? If there is a drag start, yeah. So if I'm trying to make a new connection, then I'm going to go through all the old ones. I'm going to see if a connection already exists. What is this complaining about? Oh, ha, yeah. There's your problem. Thank you, linter. ExistCon equals null. ExistCon equals connection. Okay, that was a silly mistake and a result of JavaScript being really lenient. Actually, I don't know if that will actually fix anything because JavaScript is so lenient. I don't know if that mattered. Yeah, love JavaScript. Like that was an actual thing. I used a variable that was not in the correct scope, but JavaScript doesn't really care and it just lets you use it anyway. It's great. So it's still not actually letting you. I really don't like that scope connection being able to drop down. I kind of want to just use it. So this isn't actually getting reached, which means that this check is wrong. So if the 0th connection is, yeah, so it should be 0, 0, 1, 1 between the closest star and start star. Let's make sure it is doing this. I'm just gonna literally go through and step through and make sure that it's actually running through all the code that I think it's running through. Yep. Yep, okay. So it definitely is. I'm gonna log just connection, I think. Huh, that's cool. So yeah, I guess ReSharper, JavaScript Sharper, I don't know, works in JavaScript too. That's cool. Excuse me. So yeah, 0 and 1, 42 and 23. And then also I'm gonna print drag start.id and closest star.id. Should I don't need that? I forgot this. Okay, well those numbers are right. So I'm just checking them wrong. Unless this is, no. If the 0th connections ID equals this and the first one equals this, or the other way around. This definitely shouldn't be getting reached. Because if this is getting reached in the code below, it's not. That's just weird. Okay. What am I missing with this if statement? I guess let's just print each individual thing. Ah, the joys of watching programming. I'm sure this is thrilling. Let's watch Haley debug really silly mistakes. Oh. False, false. Okay, well that makes sense. Is it recreating it? I'm not sure what you mean by that, actually. It's one of these. Whoop. Oh, yep, okay. This is another instance of JavaScript being way too flexible for its own good. Is I am accessing .id on these, and I don't need to be. They're actually they're just numbers. But JavaScript just kind of says, well, undefined is not equal to that number you're giving me, so that's fine. So not equals, which is exactly what you wanted, right? And we got an error instead. Cannot read property 0 of undefined. Oh, okay, so this is going to be more of a problem than I thought. So it will just leave an undefined spot in the thing. So I'll need to do the splice, but I figured out that problem. Oh, Graf, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Enjoying my bumbling through silly JavaScriptisms. Okay, so I can't do this fancy delete. I have to do what's it, index 1, right? Length 1. I can't remember if that's an in place or if it returns. No, I think it's in place. No, yeah, I know I was, Jen. I was using delete on an array. I just wanted to see what would happen. I knew it probably wouldn't work, but I was curious. I know how to make it work if I wanted it to. Hey, look, it's working now. Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Okay, yeah. Frickin' judge my JS. I don't care. I knew what delete did, and I just wanted to see, because I could have just added an if statement for undefined and used the frickin' delete because splice is gross, but I'm not gonna do that. I use splice now, and it actually works. See, you can drag it back and it'll delete it.
Also, I second.
Judge my JavaScript. What?
I second resharper being good.
That's good to know. I will probably use that at work.
Being good, yeah.
Yeah, so you can delete constellation lines now by dragging them over the same ones. Judge that, Jen.
Wait, I want to see it. Do it.
Boop.
Nice.
I wonder. Okay, can I make like a dipper?
Should
Here, look. I can make a
nice.
balance. Like, I don't know, a scale. Like.
God.
Like here, and then I can be like, I don't know.
This is a lot.
Okay.
Also, you should probably have some visual feedback for that, but
yeah, it's a game jam.
But it works, which is the important.
It works.
Which is the game jam important part.
Look, I can make an elf. I don't know. I really can't. This is much too far.
Is it an elf bending over?
Let's see. Ooh, what's over here? This is like a. I don't know. Like what's? There's like a line, and then it's like two eyes, and then like
Make an X
legs. An Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do like a really cool like 3D. I really like 3D boxes. I can do like that, and then like I don't know this,
Oh goodness me.
and then that. Now we're talking.
Well, you know, most of the way there.
So I've got trebuchet and shitty sunglasses. I'm a fan of the trebuchet one guess here. I definitely think that's a trebuchet.
I can't.
What's
tell
it? I can what that trebuchet can shoot a 30 kilogram
A 90
payload,
90 Yeah.
90 kilogram payload. What I can't remember the exact numbers. How many kilometers can I throw this
Don't believe it.
arbitrarily
I don't believe
weighted?
It was measured in kilometers.
Oh yeah, it's a really strong trebuchet.
I mean, it is multiple star distances between stars big. So
Yeah,
you can
there we
probably
go.
shoot more than.
Now we can launch a 90 kilogram star over 300 meters.
300 light years.
Yeah. What, a 90 megaton star over 300 light years?
God, I hate this.
I'm pretty sure this is the plot of the next Star Wars movie, but don't quote me on that. The Death Trebuchet. Bom, 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 bom. Oh god, why is anyone watching this stream? Okay, let's lint a little bit. Okay, that is complaining about formatting. Are these lines not long anymore? Yeah, they're cool. And one issue, line 118. That's too long. Sure. Nice. Look at that. Clean code. Okay. Time to commit. Hey, C and C# are like basically the same thing, right? That was, I feel like I should qualify that as being probably the most sarcastic thing I've said all day. Do. I got no. So I'm gonna say delete lines in time. Okay, so we can delete lines, we can draw lines. This is a much more successful stream than I thought it would be. I kind of want to just let's get another Starscape. See what we can draw. Actually, let's get a big one. Okay. Okay, Game DevNet, that's a little bit too far. We don't discuss the other J language in this chat room. Wait, no, Jen did it first. Oh, no! No! There will be no talk of the not script one. As they say. They say it in the same tone as the ancient one. Yes, you're the other J language. Okay, what do you see? Like what's here? There's like shitty trapeze. Triforce, where? I have no idea where you just pointed. How, like here?
Yeah.
Like where would this line go up there? Or like this one go?
Those two are connected.
These
The
two?
three in the middle, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. So do that.
Yeah.
And then do this big one.
I mean, yeah. I'm thinking you'd connect it to those.
And then like that.
Yeah. A really tall Triforce, but
yeah, look. Yeah.
da 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 da.
Perfect.
I think like don't talk about the non-script one, and then a fucking Java update pops up. On
Yeah,
your fucking
don't. You're not allowed to talk about
machine.
it. Please don't talk about it. We don't discuss it. Yeah, look, nice, cool, great. I don't know what else do we see. It's really hard to draw constellations. I gotta give them credit. Constellations are hard. Half Pipe and Tony Hawk on it. Okay. Not sure I'm picking up where that would be. What about... What about a really crappy bow tie?
Well, you weren't lying.
Look.
Yeah, that's what they look like. That's what a bow tie looks like.
This is what a bow tie looks like, right? Oh, it's actually a rotor for a helicopter.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So you got me.
Yeah, I got. Look, it's a
You
helicopter.
had me all concerned there for a second.
Look, it's a helicopter. You thought I was lying.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can do yeah. Look.
Ah. Yes.
The helicopter.
You know what's funny? Real quick, don't connect that.
Yeah.
Don't connect that. The second one's a better necktie.
Damn it. Fuck.
You tried to make a helicopter and you made a better necktie. And that's not a good sign.
And here we have the creation of the helicopter constellation, also known by some as the Two Shitty Bow Ties constellation. If you tilt your head in just the right way, you can change it between being bow ties and helicopters.
Yeah, is it one bow tie or two helicopters? Or one helicopter or two bow ties?
We've created the perfect optical illusion.
It's like a negative space kind of thing, yeah.
Okay, what if I connect these? Oh god, I don't like this anymore. I'm just gonna go back to the Two Shitty Bow Ties. I like being able to delete them, that's really handy. Good idea. Okay, let's see. We got some other stars over here. We need something over here. What about like the war of the helicopter versus the double bow tie? What's over here? I'm just like doodling. A 4. That's the 4 constellation. Look. It's a 4.
Huh. A classic.
A classic.
Upside down bad chair. It's also known as.
That's actually my astrology symbol. The 4.
Oh, I thought you were saying upside down bad chair.
Upside down badge. Okay, are we just gonna have more fights? So, are you team helicopter or team double bow tie? Are you team 4 or upside down chair? Perfect.
Are you team Triforce or 3 triangles?
Okay, there's only one correct answer for that one though. I bet I can make a lot of shitty kites.
I'm gonna put that as a fucking like
as a tagline for look.
Yeah, Kotaku, like
an arrow.
I can draw a lot of kites, Kotaku. That's like
look at that kite.
Oh man,
that's actually not a
cool.
bad kite.
It looks better. It looks like a cooler thing. It's like a 3D.
That's exactly what I meant for it to be.
Okay, good.
Don't. Shh. Now it's a freaking like spaceship. I don't know.
It's like a chibi version of a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, this is a very low poly fan art here. What about?
It's really cool.
I'm having way more
You
fun
made
with
a
this than
really
I
cool
expected.
thing.
I can't wait till we get music in it. This is very soothing. What am I making here, Mint? Like, am I making a 5? Like, am I just putting more numbers in my sky? Just use the shitty helicopter as your album cover if you ever do, please. I give you full rights. You'll just have to tell me about it. Look, I made a porta potty. Or like a really tall chair that's like, look, now it's like a tall chair that's has ground at the bottom.
It's a rocking chair.
It's a rocking chair. Look, it's a rocking chair.
Sorry, God. Oh, it's so bad.
Or it's a chair on a surfboard.
You broke that fucking surfboard.
It's a heavy chair. Well, I think I'm gonna be done deving for the night. I think this is where I'm gonna end this off, or finish this off. I think this is the perfect video game. Dog on a surfboard. There it is. A dog on a surfboard. It's a tall dog.
It doesn't have a head.
It's a tall dog. There. There.
That was just a rocking horse.
Oh my god, it is! Shit. Boom! There goes my head. We just made a rocking horse. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this, but I think that's it for the stream. Like, I'm still pretty sick. I don't have the energy to like talk much more, but that was some pretty solid deving. I'll have to do this again in the future. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming, everyone. Like, I hope you had fun. This is my first time doing a dev stream, and it's rough. It does feel like I'm doing a phone interview, except with the people of the internet. And everyone is judging my code, especially Jen. Thanks, Jen. Also, thank you for participating in this lovely constellation creation, Mint. That's what it should be called, constellation creation. No, that's not a good name.
I'm just sad that no one can just see me just stare at you and you... Like when you try and convince me that it's a fucking... I forget which one I started just staring at you with, but I think it was
I'm pretty sure it was porta potty.
Porta potty and chair on skateboard.
Hi Jen, yeah, it's okay. I forgive you. I love you too. I forgive you mostly. Okay, yeah, thanks for coming along. I'm gonna post a picture of this final creation on Twitter, and hopefully this weekend I'm gonna get some sharing capabilities and make it a little bit prettier and add some art. Hopefully, maybe on stream, maybe not. We'll see. Thanks for coming along. Have a good night.